Let's discuss how you're going to submit your assignments for homework in this course. I assume you've created some sort of a Unity project for your assignment. What you'll want to do is go ahead and close Unity to make sure that it's not open and doesn't have any files being read or written to. Find wherever you created your project folder. Go ahead, click on it, and then right-click. This will give you a drop-down of different options based upon what you have installed on your system. I happen to have 7-zip and WinRAR both installed on my computer, and those are options in this drop-down. Here you can see under 7-zip, I can choose Add to Archive. In this case, I get the chance to give it a name, I see its file extension, I get to choose the format, as well as the compression type. You do not need to match these compression settings. Go ahead and go with whatever the default happens to be. One important thing is to make sure that you do not enter a password. Go ahead and click OK. Here, 7-zip is going to show you the progress, how much has been processed, and most importantly, the compression size. When it's finished, the window will close, and you can go ahead and delete your project. Now, if you ever wanted to retrieve that information, you would once again right-click, and then you can choose to extract files. Do note there is a difference between extract files and extract here. For instance, if we open this file up, you'll notice that there is already a root folder in here. Therefore, the contents will actually be written to a new folder called New Unity Project. So if we right-click and do extract here, we'll get a convenient folder with all the contents placed inside. However, if you right-click and go to Extract to New Unity Project folder, it's going to create a folder within a folder. As you can see here, within New Unity Project is another folder called New Unity Project, which contains the same data. This is why I recommend when you create a project, you right-click on the folder that contains all of the data and then extract it. Do not go into the folder, grab these assets, add them to an archive. This way, when I choose extract here, I only have one level of hierarchy to go through, not a double level based upon whatever you happen to name your project. Now, if you happen to be using WinRAR, you can right-click on this folder as well. You should also have an Add to Archive option here, in which case it will present you with options. In this case, you can choose the format once again, either RAR or zip. And then one thing I like to do is choose the test archived file after completion. This way, it'll go through, read the zipped file, and then determine whether or not it was properly created. This way, you don't send me something that's broken accidentally. And here we are. Now we have the RAR file. If we open that up by double-clicking, we can also see that once again, we have a folder contained inside with all of our project information. Next, you'll want to go to the actual homework assignment on Canvas and check the requirements for how you should submit. In this case, I specifically state that you should call your Unity project HW01 underscore first initial last name. So we're going to make sure that my zipped file happens to also be named that. So let's change our project name to that. HW underscore 01 underscore, in my case, G, Lecakes. I'm going to right click now, and I'm going to go ahead and zip this again by adding to an archive and hitting OK. By making sure your project name is proper to begin with, you don't have to go back and change any of these names. Now that my project is archived, I can go ahead and submit through Canvas. You'll notice that I have restrictions on certain assignments for the file types that can be submitted. In this case, zip, RAR, 7Z, and gzip are also file formats that I will allow you to post. If for some reason you end up with a file format that you're not allowed to post, get in contact with me and I'll see what I can do about it. Here we're going to go ahead and choose a file. I will go to my homework01 glekakes.7z, choose that file, and I will go ahead and submit assignment.